Welcome to Brick Trains. I'm Joey, and today we're going to do this. So, what is this? Well, this is set 1593. This was a premium. You could buy, you could send away to get the instructions, or apparently it was released in Germany. The deal is to get this set right here. Let's see. To get this set, it took two other sets. Sets 6929 right there, and set, what is this? 6880. Well, I have them now. Here's 6880, and here is 6929. We're going to build it. We're going to build the 1593. I have both of these sets. I already have these sets in my space cabinet, but I want to build this one, and I want this. So technically I already had these because I already had the instructions. I already had the parts. I have the sets built, but I wanted to have this set. And the only way to get this set, it's not the only way to get this set. The only way to get this set affordably is to buy it like this. I was going to part it together. I thought, oof. Then you start adding time and money time, shipping, which costs money. So I found these two. And at this point, it's been so long, I'm not even sure which one came from where. One came from Bricklink. They may have both came from Bricklink. I ended up getting the instructions for both of them, so I have two complete sets. So that starts to splinter in my mind. It's like, because when I get done, I'll have these sets, these instructions separately. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a time lapse, and I'm gonna build it, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Okay, I interrupt this speed build for something. Huh. Okay, so here I am. I'm on step 9. I want you to look at step 9. Specifically, that 1x3 white plate. Okay, so I've spent the last 20 minutes looking for two 1x3 white plates because I don't have any 1x3 white plates. It clearly shows a 1x3 white plate. I went to the store, I didn't have any. I looked through some white vintage. Now I could go through some bulk lots. I could spend days going through bulk lots. So I was getting ready to order them. I thought, well, okay, this video is going to go on hold and we'll see. Turns out, now look, I want you to look in that picture. No glare. There you go. See the space, the 1x2 brick with the space logo? And clearly that's a 1x3 plate again. There's a line behind it. It is a 1x3 plate. Now, let's look at step 11. What is that? Lego, what have you done? That's a 1x3 yellow plate. Lego. I have two 1x3 yellow plates. that came with this set. So now we're going to carry on with 1x3 yellow plates. All right, we're back, and I didn't have all the pieces. Not only, well, was there a mistake in the instructions, but I'm actually missing a couple pieces. So let's go over it. Here is, okay, so let's go over it again. This is 1593. Supermodel is the name of it. Supermodel. It was made in 1983. It uses 6880 and 6929, which we talked about earlier. 313 pieces, 2 figures, which we have a red and a yellow space guy. Right here, these 2 dudes. They're not gonna focus. See if that focus is better. At any rate, yeah, this one's got pretty good gold on it. The red one doesn't have hardly any gold on him anymore. This is a collection of the extra pieces that we have. And based on the inventory that Bricklink has, it's close. What I don't have an extra, I am supposed to have an extra 1x2 brick with the space logo on it. I think I used, which I thought was kind of interesting that I would have an extra 1x2 with a space logo. But I don't. So, that's a miss. I was missing this. We're going to miss it again. I'm missing this steering wheel. Nothing's going to focus on this camera today. That steering wheel. I was missing this shovel in the old dark gray. Missing one red. Oh yeah, let's put it on real quick. I was missing one trans red for the top of the rocket thing here, and then that antenna goes on there. This goes, which way does this go? I think it goes this way. Yeah, I guess it's the thing on my shirt is what's causing it to focus. I'm not sure why the focus is way back here. I'm going to change that camera. I'm about tired of it. Now right there I have that logo. Is that the piece that should be in there? Yep. Now the instructions clearly show that goes there. So at any rate, I am missing, unless I accidentally, I don't think I did. I'm not opening it up. Oh wait, just open up the shutters, Joey. Yeah, there's no logos inside. So yeah, I'm still missing the logo piece there. I'm missing one of these guns in black. I'm missing a lot, ain't I? I'm gonna put this light gray one, which is correct vintage, but it's the wrong color. So I'm gonna have to order that. And I'm also missing a trans. Everything I've had so far, I was able to find. A trans green 1x1 round here. Basically, one of these that's on this gun right here. Yeah, missing one of those. And this is the piece that really kind of gets me here. This little. I don't know, it's train, they use it in the train, stop sign type thing. I'm missing one of these, and it's, let's see, we're going to have to look at the instructions again to see exactly what I'm supposed to do. Okay, take this antenna, stick it on the end of that, and then this goes here. Some kind of arm of some sort here. Okay. You know, wait a minute. I think, aha, I found it. There it is. That's not supposed to have, see, look, now it's wanting to focus way back here. Focus on that. Silly camera. Okay, so this, I think autofocus, auto tracking has gotten turned on, and I need to turn that off because I think it it keeps, I don't know what it's trying to track on. So it just may be time to relegate that to something else. Actually, what I ought to use is that for my disc camera, and the phone as my close-up camera. Anyway, I think I've done that before. Okay, so now I have that as the extra piece. Okay, so this piece is the only piece I need to get. I'm pretty sure I can find a green 1x1 round. Okay, so what do we have with the model? So the backstory is it was available in the UK from Purcell. My understanding is you could get just the instructions if you had the two models, but boxes exist. It was sold. We know it was sold in boxes because there is boxes. The unique thing about this is Bricklink inventory for those sets includes all these pieces as extra. But I kind of wonder, why would Lego put all these pieces in extra if you're only getting these instructions? Some of these are pretty big pieces. These are not pieces that, these are not extra pieces. None of these are extra pieces. 6 wheels, that's not an extra piece. So I kind of wonder what the inventory is. If you bought this in Germany, possibly you were able to get it in UK from Purcell, which is a soap company. My understanding is they were the ones that were giving the instructions out if you had these two sets, or you just bought the instructions. But maybe you got the whole kit. At any rate, it is possible to build this from these two sets because that's what these parts were. Now, the reason I'm missing pieces is more likely because these are used sets, and that happens all the time. What I do think is you could tell that this is kind of a, hey, here's the parts we have. We need to build something else for whatever reason. Did they just have these, a lot of, was there an abundance of these sets and they were trying to get rid of them? I don't know. But you can kind of tell because there's weird things that are done. This is one I want to try and get a close-up of. That is a turntable, right? Why would you use a turntable? There are 2x4s in this set, in this color, gray. I don't know why they put a turntable there. There's no function. It does nothing other than to use up the part. What are some of the other weird? The build was kind of strange. It's obvious that there's big giant holes. I don't know. It just feels like that it wasn't the original designer's thought process, right? It didn't feel like it came from a place of, here's the parts, build the set, versus, hey, build a cool set and we'll figure out what parts you need. There are 3 modes of play here according to the back of the instructions. The first one is basically you have this sitting out to the side, and this ship is supposed to dock, which it looks like it does. And then what are we hitting on? Oops. Oh, I dumped 1x1s. Somehow this is I left the doors open. Gotta close the doors. Okay, now let's try and dock it. There we go. That's much better. And then that little piece there, which is on a hinge, which is very clever. This is really kind of clever the way that's sitting in there. And that hinge. The hinge holds it down and kind of just grabs onto it. So that's kind of cool. These dishes on the bottom for landing gear. They're not very stable. It's neat. This dish is on there with a weird, kind of a weird, so it uses the headlight bricks or the washing machine bricks. That's weird. We have these antennae that are underneath it. I don't know. They're just, it's kind of a weird set. I am glad I had it. I got it because it's, you know, it's got to have all of it. My space collection. So, okay. We've gone over UK, Germany, 2 different sets. If you want this set, it's going to cost you about $300. There are no new ones available or for sale or have been open. Thought there was a brand new one, and I thought it was going for thousands, but I could be wrong on that. Currently, right now, as of the time of the recording, there was no listed new ones. I'm pretty sure. At any rate, a used one's going to cost you around $300. I probably paid. I probably got close because of the way I bought it. You know, I bought the instructions first. They came up. They were almost $100 just by themselves. And then I bought the 2 sets, and I can't remember what I paid for each set. And, you know, the missing pieces that I have, it is possible that I bought the sets used incomplete. Which, if that's the case, then I did a pretty good job of only missing a few pieces. I don't remember. It's been so long. These have been sitting on the sideline waiting for me to get back to them. So, okay. From a collector standpoint, it's a set that I'm happy to have. I'm really pleased to get it. It ticks a set off the list of things I need to get. From playability and swooshability, it's not that great. This hinged mechanism, see, it wants to come loose. There are bricks that are just not, they're just sitting there. Nothing's kind of clutched in real good, trapped in, if you will. This is just a strange built. I mean, what is this? What is this? I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird building. And then you have all these extra pieces. Okay. It's going into the space cabinet. Let's go get it in the space cabinet. Okay, here we are over at the space cabinet. Now this shelf used to be just the sets that I had when I was a kid. Okay. But it's grown. So we had the Alpha Station. There's space plates. These rockets. Here, this is a Samsonite version. It's a Canadian. I did not have that when I was a kid. I did have both of these. This little guy, the 889 and the 891, or the 442. The 891 is another. It's the European number, but it's a Samsonite set. This little guy here, played with this guy a lot. I had him a lot. The command base, there's a box for it, 493, and this little dude, 487. Man, this one got a lot of swoosh time in my house. Really cool. Oh, we have a green gun that goes with somebody. So, this little guy, I did not have this little guy. I'm not even sure why this little guy's sitting here. I think, let's see. Oh, this little, oh yeah, there's, just knocking things over. This guy goes in that box. And that box is, okay, let's see. And I think this, where did this one go? Oh, there, his little box is up there. And then, oh, I get it. So, this one, that one were in this set, and then somewhere is a dart. Where'd the dart go? Here's the dart. There's probably a dart box somewhere too. So that's the 3 sets that were in that. Okay. We're going to put this one right here. Just notice, look how similar of a build this one is. Huh. Alright, let's see. We gotta get this little vehicle. Actually, let's try to. Knew that was gonna happen. Let's try and hook the vehicles up in place. Okay, like that. Perfect. And then we get this weird little station. We'll put it to the back. And then our instructions Usually the instructions are kept separate in a different folder. But for now, I'm just going to put them up there, and then they'll be lost forever. And somewhere, I dropped that red antenna. Need to get that back. Where'd I drop it off of? What it came off of? Was it the? Oh yeah, it was the dart. Knocked it off the dart. It goes there in front of the dart. Yeah, there's a lot up here. This cabinet's out of control, and this isn't all of it. There's some of it that just can't get in there. This is just classic space, and I don't have all of the classic space. I'm still missing a few sets, but I love the boxes. I love the boxes. Look at those boxes. Aren't those boxes beautiful? Great. They're awesome. Awesome. I think because that was what a heyday of my childhood. Well, getting to be when I was a teenager, so yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of deep-rooted association with really cool Lego sets and girls.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like, it helps my analytics. Leave a comment, and if you really want to, join our memberships. We call it the passenger list. Every other Friday, we do the A Fool podcast. A couple great guys like Earl and Javo, Mardi Gras Man, and Brickzar. We do a podcast about old Lego. It's a good time. Give it a watch.